What a perfect December evening. A perfect chill in the air, delightful performances. Good evening, dear parents, teachers, and children. I must say welcome back actually, because last Saturday I met you at the sporting arena और आज हम इस रंगमंच पे हैं. कितनी बेहतरीन performances हुई हैं. You must agree, the teachers and the children have made a speedy transition from their running spikes into their dancing shoes. You know, last week, a couple of days, 3-4 days, this whole school was like a laboratory of music, dance, and words. Your children discovered new skills. They forged new friendships and made beautiful memories which they will cherish right up to their adulthood. And you know what, parents? While we were sitting here for the run-through, we were laughing away. We were sighing and, we were also, cherishing those memories. Those were those candid camera moments. When we were younger, there was a program called Candid Camera, and we could laugh at them. So we had those candid camera moments. And today, we thought we must share a few of them with you. So I'm going to invite two lovely ladies, Nilima ma'am, who's the headmistress of our senior school, and Jayashri ma'am, who's the supervisor for middle school, to join us right here. Welcome. Not right now. Good evening, good evening. So I'll hand it over to Jayashri ma'am. Do you think you'll be able to share a few funny things?
Good evening, parents, grandparents. Good evening, ma'am. Yes, Ipshita ma'am. Last whole week, we were actually going through the making of the movie. So many a times we like the movie, but we like the making of the movie much. And believe me, we have enjoyed last whole week with lots of memorable things. So I would like to share a few. One of them is when our Hindi skit will start, we'll see a Govardhan Das there. So he is our Master Gupchup. We call him actually as a Mr. Gupchup. Very confident, a little notorious. And when we were taking the practices, we always used to search, where is Mr. Gupchup? So he used to be somewhere near this Fasika Fanda, near this electronic equipments. But it was a task to get him back. So one day we just called him. Ipshita ma'am actually said, Mr. Gupchup, you are very confident. And I think he said, Ipshita ma'am, yes, I think I'm confident from my birth. So that's actually a confidence. So actually, Mr. and Mrs. Gupchup, and we have our Master Gupchup here.
Nilima ma'am, handing over to you.
Yes, it's not only children we need to manage, we need to manage our resources, and when such an event is taking place, we do need to sometimes manage adults too, backstage. So yesterday, Rashmi ma'am came and said, Nilima ma'am, we need 23 chairs from pre-primary for our Punjabi dance. I said, okay, go ahead, get them. She said, no, pre-primary. I said, yes, go ahead, get it. No, ma'am, it's Shiba ma'am's den. I said, okay, Shiba ma'am. Those who know Shiba ma'am is very strict and particular about a thing. He said, I am not going to go in that building. It's you need to get it done. I said, okay. So I called up Shiba ma'am, we need 23 chairs. No, Nilima ma'am, not at all. I said, please, we need it for just 10 minutes. Somehow, my bargaining skills and interpersonal skills, we could manage those 23 chairs, and we kept them for 2 hours. And she kept searching for those chairs. So last time, Sengupta ma'am said in the senior section, Harshotsav, that I have to do work like a Fevicol. I think along with Fevicol, I am also the fire extinguisher. Jayashri ma'am will call me sometimes, Ipshita ma'am will come. Okay, I am here ready with my fire extinguisher, ready to work for you all.
Thank you very much, Nilima ma'am. Indeed, she is all of those things. So I tend to be a little over enthusiastic about most things, especially this project based learning. So again, this Hindi skit was happening, and Nilima was sitting on this chair, and I like to sit on the katta. I don't like the chair. So suddenly Nilima looks at me, and I look at Nilima. The play is about to start, but not quite starting. She comes to me, Ipshita, our main lead is missing. He is at the INSSDC program with Vandana ma'am. I need to call him. So she quickly picks up her phone. Yes, please send him down right away. So he gets beamed down for a while to do his part. And soon, when the part is over, he goes back to do his NASA project. So, children, parents, your children are multi-talented. They are scientists at one time, they are actors at one time, singers and dancers at another. So, do welcome them, do applaud them for all their multiple skills that we see here behind the scenes. Yeah, and I think Jayashree ma'am has one more to share.
Sorry for little long things, but parents, this is what is a show we have put, but we really enjoyed a journey of last whole week with the kids. It created a different kind of bond with us. So when we were working with the children and teachers and colleagues, there were few things happening behind the stage. Like this time, we were very happy. Our costume vendors have given us all new clothes, newly stitched clothes. So the costumes have come on Thursday. Then we tried it. A girl from one dance, she came, ma'am, this is too big, what to do? Then Purvi ma'am very calmly said, no problem, Jayashree ma'am. We'll go in the art room and we'll just cut it from, and we make it appropriate for our dance. So these all things are happening backstage, and we enjoyed it with your kids.
Thank you so much, Nilima ma'am and Jayashree ma'am. So at Vidya Valley, all trained by our beloved principal ma'am, Mrs. Sengupta, and my mother, we are a team that is agile, resourceful, and always ready to adapt and adjust. So now, parents, we are proud to bring forth all the wonderful teachers who've been helping each one of us to set up this stage. Ma'am, you can start, Vibhuti ma'am. As you witnessed here, there was absolute khazana which was created from the kachra. So I'd love to invite Rahul sir, our head of the music department. Please do give him a big round of applause. I think we need intellectual property rights for that explosive piece that was created by Rahul sir and his team. So we have now stopped saplings. Like everybody says, they have a garden of their own. They're now choosing to have chocolates. All right. Now to moving forward, हमारे संगीत निर्देशक और गीतकार Dani ma'am and Justin sir, we'd love to welcome you on stage. Thank you very much for your patience. Justin has joined us about a year and a half, 2 years ago. He's promised us a wonderful band. And Dani ma'am, of course, has been here with us, always smiling. She reads out our prayers at the beginning of the day, at the end of the school day. So thank you so much, Dani ma'am. Always so patient and smiling.
Okay, now can I call our recitation teachers, Arpita Chatterjee ma'am and Shriparna Paul Chaudhary ma'am. Please do come. And also I would like to invite our skit teachers, Madhuri ma'am, our Marathi teacher, and our maths and science teacher writing the Marathi play for us, Avanti ma'am. Can we have our Hindi skit teachers, Rajni ma'am and Chaitali ma'am. Chaitali ma'am is a science teacher maths teacher, she's correcting me, maths teacher who likes to write Hindi plays. And Rajni ma'am, our Hindi teacher.
Next, we have the dance directors of the show, Purvi ma'am and Vaishnavi ma'am. Along with our dance teachers, we have our chemistry teacher Rashmi ma'am teaching the dances. Our business studies teacher Shilpa ma'am teaching the Mahakal dance. Shilpa ma'am. Also our computer teacher Vibhuti ma'am teaching the dances. So I'm sure, along with Maithili ma'am from pre-primary section, I'm sure when the kids will go back to studies from next week, they will dance when they do their chemistry equations and write their computer programs. Also, along with the dance teachers, the beautiful backdrop that we have. So I would like to call our art teacher Vidya ma'am and headed by Madhavi ma'am. So Vidya ma'am is here today with us.
I think we're going to give 2 chocolates to Purvi ma'am. She is a dual package. Very, very grateful for all your agility and all your patience with the children. And yeah, okay, you need to do one step, absolutely. Could we have one step? And that's all spontaneous, not practiced. And now, for the leader of the pack, my mother, and mother to every parent, teacher and child at Vidya Valley School.
अरे दीवानो मुझे पहचानो कहाँ से आया मैं हूँ कौन अरे दीवानो मुझे पहचानो कहाँ से आया मैं हूँ कौन मैं हूँ कौन मैं हूँ कौन मैं हूँ कौन
Well, good evening, parents and grandparents, and welcome to a unique Vidya Valley Harshotsav. We are not entertainers, but today we are here to entertain you, your children, your grandchildren, and the wonderful teachers that are over here are putting up a show for you. It's a short time, believe me, the year is only 10 months, and in 10 months the children achieve so much, not only academics and exams, which are important, but I think sometimes more important are the other skill sets that they need to learn when they step out of school, to make friends, to adapt, to solve problems, as you saw in the play. And not only in one language, but in many languages. Every year, we look forward to this. Sometimes I have parents asking me, why do we have Sports Day and Harshotsav? I think it's very important for children to do many things outside the classroom. And all the success that they have outside the classroom, they bring into the classroom. And I have children, I don't know if there are any ex-students here today, but if they hear, they live our philosophy of doing everything and achieving success. So I thank you, each one of you, for being here with us today. I would really like to thank not only our teachers, who look at the smiles on their faces, and I think our volunteers will be coming soon, right? And our 2 compares from 9th standard. Nikhil Vidya. Congratulations to be here. Sneha Patil. Both of them so confident Can you look back at your life and wonder when you were in 9th standard, would you be able to take on 900 people over here in an audience and keep them occupied? I doubt it very much. So give them a huge resounding clap. So proud of you, children. It's wonderful to have you here, and I'm sure you'll grow up to be a great success.
I have given.
Are there any chocolates for them?
I've given it to them. You
You've
speak.
given for them.
The others will
Okay.
come.
Only one?
There are many more children coming.
There are many more children, but I think they can give them two. Yes? Okay. Thank you. They are keeping our audience occupied.
You want to come in?
Thank you so much, Nikhil. And thank
Volunteers
you.
come.
Yeah.
Anita. Arpita, I'll give you your chocolate later. Maybe I'll eat it. You're always on a diet.
Our volunteers are a remarkable group and a team. We can't do without them. I'm sure you have been seeing them flitting around, right? They keep the discipline behind the stage and keep us on time. So thank you, volunteers, for being here with us very much. Thank you, Karthik. We start with Karthik, right? From this side.
वीर सावरे
Come, take and pass the mic.
प्रथमेश सुतार
शिवम गोरखे,
अथांज गावडे,
कार्तिक सूर्यवंशी,
जय गाडगिल,
जिमी लॉर्ड,
मेधांश मनसुख,
विवान पाटिल,
आश्रय अरोरा
जैनल संघवी,
तनाया हुंद्रा,
अग्रिमा तिवारी.
I was just about to say a big round of applause to all our volunteers. Thank you. Thank you, volunteers. We continue with our
Thank you
back,
very much.
backstage work. Thank you. Thank you, Sengupta ma'am.
I'll say now. Okay, parents, I think the first half of the show is done. And actually, we're going to take a break. But before that, I think if we could just keep a couple of seconds of silence. We have a parent, Gayatri Agarwal's mum, who passed away a couple of days ago. We miss her. We miss Gayatri and her family. So to keep the whole family in our prayers, I would request you to keep 30 seconds and then you're free to take a break.
They have wonderful children, Kunal and Gayatri. Gayatri's mother, Sunaina, and we will miss them amongst us. A small prayer from us.
Thank you, parents, grandparents. Please sit down.